Hey you guys, I thought I'd do a early afternoon video. I do have something to share. Okay, happy afternoon everyone. It's a beautiful day. I'm really happy I'm out and about. I just did a delivery. I shut off the apps for a moment. I'm going to get closer to my home or where I want to work. But my first delivery, something happened, and I never had this. I've had notes left in the app for me to do, but I never had somebody say, we'll tip extra. I guess I'm not going to use the name of the restaurant. I picked up food. I will tell you, it wasn't, this is very important, it wasn't a fast food place. That's really something to share with you. That's very important. When I went to pick up the food, in the notes, it says, I wrote it down because I want to, it says, when picking up, ask restaurant for extra sour cream and tartar sauce. We'll tip extra with a smiley face. Now, I do ask the restaurant, and their answer was, well, that's extra. They should have put it in so we can charge them extra. Now, I'm not a customer yet. I used DoorDash once a long time ago, like 2 years ago when I first did it, to see how the whole, system works. And because I watch videos and because I've been a delivery person and have experienced with a couple of places. Hey Bobby T, good afternoon. It is beautiful. I love this kind of weather. I love it chilling in the air and the sun out. I love it. That I've had a few restaurants, especially in the past year, the second year, say that they're not getting charged. They're asking for extra, or they want a side of this and they want an extra of that, but they're not getting charged. We're not giving it to them. Yes, and because that's why it's very important to tell you, it's not a fast food place where I'm grabbing an extra 6 ketchups or those little packages. Can I have 3 extra tartar sauces, please? I would think that fast food places, that would be a norm. Or hot sauce from Taco Bell. This is from a restaurant. And they use those souffle cups where they cost money. And those souffle cups filled and topped off sour cream and tartar sauce. That's, in my opinion, at least a 50-cent charge. Because it costs the restaurant money to buy the little souffle cups. I think they're 2 ounces. I'm not really sure what they are, but the little cups. And then they're topping it off with extra product. Well, the restaurant has to pay for that. So, what's going on, Bobby T? Are you working today? Are you working? I love it. I love this weather. I hope when I get back over there, I just get like 5 deliveries. I just want to do a few. And then I want to work on my business. I am going to go out tonight. Not work really late. I thought I'd go out for a couple hours and go to the gym. So that's a real situation, because now I dropped off the food and I tell the customer, this is what the place said. And she was just like, thank you. Well, maybe on a customer's end, maybe the restaurants have, if you want extra, they'll charge. And your main job, oh, what do you do? I just assumed you did this. I guess you're just like following the topic. What do you do? No, she just said, oh, thank you. That's all. It wasn't like overkill. She was just like, oh, thank you. And I jumped to my car and got out of the way really fast. I would love to be at home. I'm working on my business right now, but I got to make a few bucks first. To the people who reached out on social media, I'm going to do more this week. I did accept friend requests. I wasn't aware that many of the names I see on the live chats with all the videos I watch and comment sections, that they reached out to be friends on social media. I did some of those. I'm going to do more tonight and tomorrow. I do gig jobs for extra money. Kids are expensive. It's a great side job on your own time, you know? That it is. Hey, Don, what's going on? McCalloway. Hello, Don McCalloway. Gosh. So I got to that. And one more topic. I don't know where the comment went. Someone made a comment on my video yesterday speaking about that if a food delivery app gig driver or a rideshare driver, I was a social worker for 25 plus years, then I became a real estate agent. Really? Wow. Do you make sales? You're an agent, so do you sell? Is that what you do? You said you talked about with the other person, Caitlin. She's a social worker of some kind, psychologist. A lot of different kind of people out there, you know? That must be very hard. You like high stress. This must be like Lala. Oh, I'm making a couple of hundred and I'm not stressing. Yeah, those are high stress jobs. Okay, someone made a comment. They posted a comment saying that food delivery app gig people and rideshare people would never pay $22,500 in taxes. The point I was trying to get through, especially to the people that they're not in the know and they're young and they have no experience and they just don't know. Say if someone doesn't know that they can write off their miles, their mileage, and the person said, okay, their mileage. What happens if people don't know that you can write off your phone and your internet service provider and your cellular phone plan in addition to buying the phone? Without those few things, those three right there, you can't do this. A mobile device. I shouldn't just assume a phone. You could get a data plan, cell phone service thing on an iPad. You don't need to use a cell phone. You can use a tablet. Oh, I have the wrong glasses on. Gala, hello, how are you? Day 2? I need my glasses to someplace. Thanks for joining in. Hello, how are you? I'm glad to hear it. Where are you from and do you deliver? True patios? I don't know what that means. Okay, the person wrote that. They said nobody in their right mind would pay those taxes. But the people who don't know about all the write-offs, if they are forced to print out, they receive that 1099 and tax time comes and they hand in the 1099s without including, oh, this is the price of my phone that I had to buy or mobile device to do the gigs. This is my monthly payment to my cellular plan, my internet service provider, and here's a itemized breakdown copy of the miles I drove. I just turn on the app when I start doing deliveries. I shut it off when I'm doing stuff in between. I just turn it back on. It's a very easy, it tracks everything. A person who don't know that, well, then they're paying top dollar, and then eventually they'll realize I worked for free. You want as many write-offs as possible. You know, that's what I meant by that. And then I went to go check the comment, and it was gone. I'm like, people come and go on YouTube. You don't know if everybody's who they claim they are. I don't know why that comment disappeared, but I should have checked in my spam folder. Oh, I didn't think of that. Maybe YouTube spammed it. That's a possibility. I will check that out when I get home. There's a lot. No Limitation Rideshare made a comment, and he's right. When you are building a business of your own like this, and you're doing it all yourself, there's a lot of little things you got to do. I don't have a staff. I don't have people in the office. Oh, do these 3 things. Do these 3 things. You can't do that. It's definitely become a job, that's for sure. But it's a job that I enjoy. I want to build a solid platform to sell my marketing and advertising services. It's all coming together. I'm going to pull over in a second. A lot of high school kids around. They're walking all over the place. I want to get over here, and I'll read your comments in a moment. People do a lot of mistakes, but that's why I pay an accountant. Some people, they're like, you pay that much? Well, they don't realize I've been building a business, and last year he explained to me he had to use a couple of more forms. I think I paid like $345 or something like that. It was just over $300. But each year I become more solid and I expand my business. It's become more and more. He didn't charge me that when I first started seeing him. And just a few years ago, I was only charged $100 to do my taxes. Now it's changed. That's why I feel it's worth every penny to pay an accountant. Every penny. Because I don't want to make those mistakes. I just don't see, you get it. People make a lot of mistakes. I remember I was working at Runyon's Roadside Tavern. It no longer exists. But I listened to one of the managers / hostessing. She was an assistant manager, a little bit younger than me. I forget her name. But I remember the story, and it's when that TurboTax came out, and everybody was jumping on the internet when those programs first came out, and people were doing their own taxes. She made a big mistake. I remember her telling me she had to pay over $2,000 because her and her husband didn't put something on their tax forms. Well, that's why you pay an expert. Everybody's good at something. Like, I'm not good at construction, but I'm damn good at, I'm getting really good at building websites with WordPress, and I'm an amazing internet marketer, but I could never put that wall up. You know what I mean? Everybody's good at something, and she had to pay that like afterwards. It's not worth the hassle. I say pay an accountant. Get somebody that you like, that you trust. See, I changed my accountant for a couple of reasons, and then when I look back, it was too close to home. My last accountant knew too many people from my older circle. And I said, now I'm becoming successful. And not everybody knows how to keep their mouth shut. And I don't want people to know how much money I'm earning now. Because I knew it was going to come to that. And I found this great guy at an entrepreneurial meetup group. Michael Eckerston. He's really great. And for the past few years, he has done my taxes, 2 years. And I'm so happy I met him because I'm treated like a client. I'm not worried about anybody knowing any information. It was too close for my old restaurant world circle. Everybody knows somebody. I was like, nah, I don't want people to know that information about me. Hey, Jen Waitress on Wheels, how you feeling? And people do make a lot of mistakes on their taxes. That is for sure. Hello, Caramel. How are you? It's a beautiful day. I thought I'd go live for a little bit. And then tonight, do my thing, and I'll watch videos. Oh, I'm happy you're doing great. I did ask you this last week. Are you out and about yet? Or not yet? Are you getting out there a little bit? It's been a slow start for me with these apps. I'll turn them on in a moment. I did do one, and A little by little. Absolutely, little by little. So the reason why I did that video yesterday is just to inform people that I got really lucky, I guess. I feel I got lucky. I paid attention. I started watching videos, and I learned as I went along. You know, teach yourself. You'll pay less taxes if you're an independent contractor and you receive a handful of 1099s and it shows that you made $50,000 a year. You know, you want as many write-offs as possible, because then you won't have to pay as much taxes. I'm nowhere near, you know, I don't claim to be an accountant or a tax expert, but I'm just sharing what I know that works for me. I pay off my health insurance, any medical bills, my phone, because I use it for work, and I bought a new one to work, which is true. Internet service provider, my cell phone plan, and my miles. That's a lot of write-offs. And guys, when the time comes that I put it all together at the beginning of the year to prepare my information for my tax preparer, I'm going to share how much money I am writing off as write-offs for my taxes, so you can learn, so you can know. I have I'm not earning that much money right now, so any write-offs, the numbers are too close where I'm not going to have to pay a tremendous amount of taxes at all. But next year is going to be my year. It's going to be very different, and I know it is, and I'm getting ready. I'm really getting ready. Yeah, dinner time's usually the best, but I thought I'd go out about 6 again, work till 8, and I'm going to go to the gym tonight. I'm going to put my gym sneakers on because I wanted to work online today, and now I want to do some deliveries. I really liked that I made a few bucks during the day yesterday, and I'm going to go home in the middle of the afternoon, do some work online, and that's what I'm going to do, and skip the gym tomorrow. I'll go for an hour and a half workout tonight. A part of succeeding, guys, in anything that you do is to take care of your health. Feel the best that you can be. You're more energized, you're more eager, you feel better about yourself. It's a lot of little things. 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. working. Break at 3. Really? Wow. Good for you. 11 a.m. to 3:30 to 5 p.m. a break at, and then you're going to work the evening till about 9:30 p.m. Got it. Very good. That's a good plan. You don't stay out after 9:30? For the rest of the day? Wow, I admire you. You run? I don't run. I just walk fast. I don't run. Not a runner. I'm going to make 500 and flip it on sports bets from here on out. Flip it. Freedom and fair. Oh, I don't know about sports bets. There's no guarantee in that. At least if you're doing these gigs, you accept the job, you know you're going to get paid. Oh, good luck. If it works for you, and that's the way it is, good for you. Don't blow all your money on betting, Caramel. Don't blow all your money, Caramel. Don't waste your money. You had 500 payouts. Oh, from your gambling? Doesn't mean it's going to happen all the time. That don't mean that. So I just wanted to share that, guys. I thought I had a little share. I haven't watched any. Oh, well, you know what? There is one thing. I did watch videos. Last night, I did 4 hours of laundry, and I had no clothes. And I even did my sheets and everything. Like, I really got to it. I listened to Page Drive, one of his videos, and he was speaking about how in California, it's called B something 5. It's a new law put into place that the food delivery economy and I guess rideshare, they're going to be treated like employees. Are they going to be on the books? Is that what that means? Like, I understand that there's laws being put into place that the companies have to follow, but are employees going to be paid a W-2? AB5. 158 a day. That's really good. I can't argue with that. That's pretty good. So, is that what that is? Drivers? I took a 6-week break from food deliveries, July and August. Oh. It's nice to take a break. You have to take a break. And anything, you go back with a clear mind, Wow, so you're a big gambler. Huh? If it works for you and it makes you money, whatever floats your boat, right? Fun to gamble sometimes. Don't think so. People are over-exaggerating. Oh, so you don't think that the drivers will be paid like a W-2, like a job? I need to read more about the bill. Me too. I have to learn more. I have to listen, learn more. I think people are jumping the gun before they really absorb everything. He was reading it. I mean, the only way to learn and to absorb it is to read it out loud and keep reading it, and then it makes sense. You know, you know what I mean? It takes time to understand everything, but it sounds like they want to, the drive is there, it starts in California, want more security. Oh. I still like them. Everybody gets on your nerves every now and then, but I still like them. There's just something about them. I don't know what it is. I go, oh, let me check out Pete. What's going on? But I don't dislike him. There are some channels I just have no desire to watch. But for the most part, I watch a lot of channels. I think I do. It's part of the growth of my business. I might not do it every day. I might skip a week here and there, but then I get back into it because research is a huge part of building a solid foundation for my business. From slow business money to delivery app money, I freaked out. From slow business money to delivery app money, I freaked out. I don't understand. I have 2 online businesses, but it's slow money. Oh yeah, but eventually, if you keep at it, like I took a step back one more year to learn because I needed to learn caramel. But I know the year 2020, my monthly income, I feel, will increase at least by 50%. I did the hard labor, and now every day I'm just going to keep branching out. It's only going to increase the money coming in. Oh yeah, I agree, $2 payout should be illegal. Absolutely. I think they're trying to control the companies, not necessarily the drivers. Oh yeah. The laws put into place, I guess, by government. You know. Yeah, they're trying to control the companies. That's for sure. I really look tired today, God. Hello, Seashell. What's going on? How you feeling? What you doing? I see a thing up on my YouTube. You write testing, and I haven't seen you since. Like, YouTube's so crazy. Were you testing out something? Trying it out to learn? Gotta do to learn. Gotta do to learn. Slow business. I get a caramel, but eventually that's going to be my main source of income. Yeah, eventually. It was worth it. It's worth learning, developing all those skills. Skill set. Good Good to see you, Seashell. I all is well. I was trying to go live Sunday 5, but oh, I wonder what happened. That's weird. YouTube, I never receive notifications on this channel. It's always the other channels I receive notifications on. Hello, gig lady. How are you? Good afternoon. Are you working? I'm starting a postcard mail order business. The guy that is teaching me has people sending $500 to $10,000 in cash. I tried that a long time ago. I lost a lot of money. But that's why I'm going to be the success I am. I have worked my way up. Nothing like experience, that's for sure. It's crazy, YouTube life. Yeah, it is. My other channels, I get every notification. But on this channel, it's my original channel, not a one. And I keep like unsubscribing, and then I wait a few days and I resubscribe. I even took down the app off my phone and I re-downloaded it, and nope, didn't help much. Guys, I'm going to put on my apps now. Hold on a moment. Hopefully I'll get run. Do you train people? I'm going to. Like, that's what my other channel's about. Internet Education 101 YouTube channel. Eventually, if I met someone in person that I feel now my time has been wasted many times. There are a lot of people out there that talk. They do a lot of talking. But they never take action to do. A lot of people have great visions, but they never do. They just keep talking. Where I talked, and I put my money where my mouth is. That's how I feel, and I'm making it. I eventually will love to teach it in a different kind of setting, but I'm really studying WordPress to be able to, when I do create an Indeed account and put up my skill set and everything, I just feel I'm almost there. And I really do feel in 2020 I'm going to land some kind of job that I could work with someone. I really would love to work with someone because I'm at that level. I've done the time and I proved I can create something from nothing. So I just need to, put it all down on paper properly. And that takes time, but I'll get there. I've come to terms with this is what I'm doing until the end of the year, and I'm fine with that. And I have plans coming up with family and friends, and I am perfectly fine with this. If it's what I got to do, just because I'm doing it now doesn't mean I'm going to be doing this forever, as often as I am. 4 for 5. 4 for 5. 4 for 5. The learning curve is real. People will pay to avoid it. The learning curve, okay, you could take a class, but if you don't practice when you get home, what's the point of taking a class? Anybody can sit there and go, okay, you're going to go to a seminar and you're going to listen to them and you're going to take notes. And okay, the person showed exactly how it's done, but you got to do it. You know what I mean? I've been down that path with many people. They love to talk and they listen to you and have great ideas. But nobody's, but you're not following through with action. So you can understand how it works, but are you actually doing it? You know what I mean? And I just, so many people in the past 10 years have wasted my time and my energy, and I just won't let it happen anymore. If I sense you're about to waste my time, I don't have that kind of time. I'd rather deliver and make money in my free time right now. And I would rather just deliver and make my few bucks and not be bothered. I can't be bothered with people who talk a lot. And then it's almost as if they expect someone else to do it for them. Well, then hire someone and pay them. The learning curve is real, that is for sure. I have cursed, especially in the past 2 years, in my apartment, bad, by myself, screaming, yelling at the computer. I said, if I will get over this, if it means I'm the first in this area to do this, someone's got to be the first. I'll be the first. You all know it. Half of you are entrepreneurs. You get it. Well, I'll probably, as of now, yes. As of now, yes. I don't see anything changing for a few months. But I am really working on developing my skills. And every time I open up the WordPress, I just get better and better. And I understand more and more. I'm very good at it. And I keep getting good at it. I want to, I have a lot to offer. When I put it online, I will supply the link so you can see what I did. You'll get there. I'll get there so I can show it to you. You're right, learning firsthand is essential. Just what you got to do. If you want it. Like the saying goes, people say, if you want it bad enough, you'll make it happen. And anything. Well, I wanted it bad enough, so I'm making it happen. But I really do enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. Guys, I'm going to start driving that way. So as of now, the gig lady, yeah, I see delivering for at least a few more months. Like as often as I am. So I would assume in January I'll still be delivering. But anything can happen. Look. It's all right, no problem. You're going one, no problem. I'm not going to freak out like that guy in the Corvette. I was like, well, we are only going two. He got so mad. I was like, we're going two. He was so pissed, that guy. Some people like to exasperate. Is that a word? Not just exaggerate, exasperate. I think that's a word. Such a beautiful day, guys. I want to go near Oceanside, Long Beach, and I bet you I'll get a few rings. Go near the water, do a handful of deliveries. I'm going to go home and work on my business. And I'm gutting out my home. That's exactly what I'm doing. So beautiful out. We're supposed to have beautiful weather for like the next 8 days until next weekend. Like a stretch of gorgeous, dry, beautiful weather. Makes life a lot easier when you're working. That was an accident. See, good thing they're going slow. Oh wow, they're not ringing me at all yet. Oh, buddy. I hit $60 yesterday. I only worked during the day. I stayed home last night. And I tried to grasp that, whatever that be, something 5. The new law is going down. I'm loving the YouTube TV, guys. Let me tell you. If you want to cut the cable cord and save a lot of money, what app do you have on? I have Grubhub and Uber Eats. Freedom and fast money. The American dream. Hey, you dream a lot, Caramel, but it sounds like you also take action. You're a little gambler. That's what I have on, Grubhub and Uber Eats. I'll get a few. I'll call it a day around 3. When I went out yesterday, I made sure I was home like 20 to 4 because the traffic just starts kicking in. And it's pointless to drive at that time around here. Too much traffic with the buses out and everybody's back to a schedule. Too congested. Too much time wasted. Oh God, it's so pretty, guys. So I'm heading toward Oceanside, Baldwin, South Baldwin, Oceanside, Island Park, Long Beach. See if I get rung and do a handful and come home. When it's really nice like this. Well, today's Thursday. Nothing's been normal. The past couple of weeks, it's like potluck every day. That's why I want to go out tonight, and I'm going to go to the gym tonight. The gym's not open late tonight, so I got to get there like 9 o'clock. But I thought if I delivered like 6 to 8:30, I'll get a handful. It's part of the gig economy life. Getting out there, it's potluck. Potluck. But just like any business, you have your busy times, you're slow. Every day is different. You just don't know. I'll pull over down there and I'm going to shut it off, guys. Thank you for joining in. I did want to share those few tidbits of information. And I'm going to watch some videos. Oh, I did watch. Let me tell you. I did watch a video yesterday of, in the car, Team LMDU, his Sunday stream. He wasn't in the car. He was sitting down at his home with the brick wall behind him. I guess that's part of his home. And it was a great video. He was just on his game. I found it so entertaining. It was just a good video. You know what? I'll pull over in this park right here. There's a cute little park around here. And of course, I can't hit the button. And this is like Baldwin into Oceanside. I'll give you a view. I wish there was more shade here. That car got the right idea. Just so you see. It's pretty, right? It's in the middle of a residential area. It's a nice shortcut. Pretty view. So, it was a very good video. He gave a lot of great examples, and like anything else, some videos come out so much better than others. Sometimes, a lot of times, I'll do a spur of the moment video like this, and it's the video that gets the most views and the most likes. And you go, I didn't plan it out. There was nothing going on. I want to be able to fly to New York or Los Angeles on the weekends. Oh, really? I've never been to the West Coast. Have you done that, Caramel? That is BZ Love's schedule. 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. He takes a break between 3 and 5. Oh, I didn't know that about him. That would be dreaming. You know, I hate planes, but I promised myself if I became successful, I wouldn't limit my lifestyle. I did for a long time. When I was a kid, I really was very fearful of planes, and my parents used to put me on a plane to go to Florida, and I'm telling you, it took all my energy not to piss in my pants. I was really a horrible flying person, whatever, passenger. That's the word I'm looking for. I was so bad as a kid. It took all my energy just to compose myself in public, walking down that terminal to go into the plane. Oh my God. I was very fearful as a child. God, I was so afraid. We did once. I don't have a problem taking the train. I know people say a lot of train accidents. I happen to like the train. Boats. But I don't want to live the second half of my life in fear. There's plenty of room. You know, I don't want to live like that anymore. And it's not only because of what happened at 9/11 Even though that did scare the, you know, shit out of me like everyone else. Sick people. I was just fearful in general. Oh, planes? I love the West Coast. Someday I'll make it there. I wouldn't mind it. What do you agree with, the planes, Seashell? Or you don't want to go into the second half of your life fearful? A different way. R&B singer Faith Evans used to fly to Virginia Beach to New York twice a month. 18 years old. You have to design your life. R&B singer Faith Evans. The fear. Yeah. And I'm not fearful of a lot of things. I know you share your world, but you also help people, Seashell. You know, it's baby steps trying to get over a lot of... You're getting out there. I've been watching you. You're doing what you got to do. And it makes you feel better and better when you conquer that fear. Yeah, fear could be very damaging. That's for sure. It is damaging. Fear blocks blessings. Fear blocks blessings. Hey, just like a job, just in a different kind of fear, different level of fear. I was so afraid. You know, not the last job I gave up. That was more of... I've been down that road before. But when I gave up waitressing, I was scared shit. I was like, oh my God, am I going to make this? Is this going to work out? That was the hardest thing in my life. Because it's all I knew. I only knew how to work in restaurants. I only knew that kind of industry. I only knew how to be a bus server, hostess for a little privately owned company. Not even a big company, just a corporate, just little. Making a lot of people a lot of money. I was so fearful and so unhappy for so long. And that was a part of getting over that fear. I was so unhappy, silently, so unhappy. At least a decade, so unhappy. I was unhappy when I worked at this place called Adelaide's. God. Because it was my main job for a while. I was so unhappy. But I put on a good show. It sucked. But at least I didn't have to wait till I was 70 to do the things I want to do. I guess it was worth it. You feel much better. Of course you feel better. After I do it, yeah. But you're right, Caramel. Fear blocks blessings. That is really a great saying. Fear blocks blessings. It's awesome weather in California, San Francisco, Los Angeles. Are great cities to visit. Hello, Ramon. Yeah. Maybe by the time I visit, I'll be partnered and we can do it together. That'll be great. Maybe. You know, I don't know who's calling me from Montauk. Leave a message. I'm not picking up the phone. Saying when I left social work, very hard decision. See? And how many years did you do social work? Was that your main job after high school? Like you did some college or led up to social working and you were always in that industry? When you're raised in a certain industry, it's scary to leave it on your own. Yeah, I wasn't sure where I was headed. I had no skills that I do now. You know? I was very good at it. Bosses liked me because I was dependable, reliable, but I was unhappy. You know? Made a lot of people a lot of money for a long time. How many years did you do the social work industry? First real job and stayed for... Wow. 30 years in the same industry. So about 50 years old. 53, you started over? Oh. This weather really bothers me. Eventually, guys, it's something I want to do. I want to get that treatment to tighten up the skin around your eyes. Instead of waiting till I'm 60, I'm going to do that very young. I want to get new teeth, too. Got a lot of things I want to do. Got to take time to do it. Wow, were you about 53 when you started? I can't believe I haven't been wrong. It's too nice, that's the problem. I'm really happy it's working out for you, Seashell. It's hard, you know, take that first step, those few steps. And you know what, Seashell? Doing it alone. I know you have family that support you, and you obviously have a very nice circle, but the actions you're taking to better yourself, you're doing it alone, and it's harder to do it alone. I mean, I had people give me attitudes when they sense that she's starting to change. We don't like that. Well, then I shouldn't be around you. When I left the restaurant business, I also lost a few really good friends that I have a lot of history with, but I didn't want to stay the same. You know, I have no hard feelings. If I see them, I'm really nice to them. But it's sad how, you know, it's just a part of life. Just a part of life. Don't hold yourself back out of fear. That means it's going to lead me. What you say? Oh, what fear blocks blessings. Conquer that fear. Conquer that fear. So when you go it alone, but if they are there for you, they will not hold you back. Yes, harder, but if they are for you, they will not. I hear you. You're right, Seashell. They're not for you. That's probably why we don't hang out anymore. They're still the same too. Every now and then I go out and about, because I know this area. I still know a lot of restaurant people. You know, you're raised and born in an area. You know your community. That's all. Doesn't make me anything special. I'm just saying I was in that industry, so when I go out and about, and you bump into people, and you're like, God, they're doing the same thing. They look so miserable. They just seem so angry. Well, you know, you could have changed. You chose not to. That's hard. Be fear. See you, Caramel. Enjoy. I hope you make a lot of money with your gambling. They are there for you. They will not hold you back. They didn't hold me back. But we started not having anything in common because somebody was changing. The shoe could have been on the other foot. They could have changed and I could have stayed the same. You know what I mean? It doesn't make anyone better than anyone else. You just change. I didn't like myself then. I was so happy I moved on. Have different dreams and different goals. From this, it makes them feel a particular kind of way because maybe they wish they... Oh, yeah. It's fear. The bravery. Absolutely. And did they find something they want to do in place of and that they're real passionate about? See, a part of my business is that I'm really passionate about it. And if I could hook up with someone and collaborate or work for someone and work with someone, because I just don't, at this stage, if I stay in this industry, I don't see working for someone. I see working with someone for both of us to expand and grow, because I did the hard time. I know what I'm doing. I know the industry. I know how it works. I see working with someone, that we both work for each other, with each other. it'll come to me. Very true, one seashell. Yep. Right. Everybody want different things. Just go out and get it. And yep. Yep. And they're angry with themselves, and I understand that has a lot to do with them instead of someone else. I get that. You're right. See, you got all the right things. You got all the right things going up in here. You only can read it and absorb it so many times. Then are you the kind of person that's going to take action, or just dream about it and think about it and talk about it, talk about it, talk? A lot of people like to talk, but they never change. Well, you know, like you said, you can't hold yourself back. Can't do that. It's so beautiful. I can smell the water. It's really nice. I like a chill in the air a lot. I like that. It's such a pretty day. I'm really surprised I haven't been wrong at all. Maybe I'll just go home and go out tonight. I think that's a smart move. I'm going to head home. I could be working on the computer and being productive. I'll just go out later tonight. It just wasn't meant to be early today. I was lucky. Yesterday I did okay. I went out for 3.5 hours. I was like, wow. Well, look at that. I did pretty good. Thanks a lot, Seashell. I'll be watching you. Okay, guys. Thank you for joining in. It was a very nice live. It was great. And nice to do it early. It's a nice change of pace. I'll be watching the videos. And I'll probably be out tonight for a little while. And the gym. And I said, I definitely recommend YouTube TV. That's what I was saying. YouTube TV. You cut the box. $49.95 a month. They didn't charge any tax when I have it set up as direct deposit, direct payment. Let's see where they're sending me. Guys, I got really lucky. Right here in Baldwin, $13.30. Let's get to work. That's a great payout. Regarding a commission change. Oh, okay. Share a sale. Share a sale. A company I do business with. Wow. $13.30. It was worth the wait. Yeah. Yep. Definitely. Yeah, you say that, Bobby T, but you can't always do that. I mean, if you really want it bad enough, you can. But I chose to stay home this morning. I had things I had to do. I talked to a friend that she sent me 2 video chats that I haven't even watched yet, that I have to watch now. That is a good payout. $13.30. And it's right down the block, and the drop-off is in the same town. Okay, guys, thanks a lot. Go make that money, and I'll be watching videos later. And I get it. You exercise in the morning. I went yesterday in the morning. I'm not ready to do it every day yet. I still have to get over that last hurdle before I get on a schedule that I really want. But you got to do what you got to do. Thanks, Aaron. Thank you. Have a good day. Oh, I looked at I educated myself. I'll speak about that in another video. Thank you for telling me that. I did take a look about the Native American. I checked it out. I'll see you guys later. I'll be around. Have a good one, everybody. Go make money. Have a good one. Bye. If you don't get orders, we can take a walk at the park. Oh, yeah, I could. Yeah, I could. You're right. I'll see you later, guys. Have a good one. Oh, I gotta let this geese go. His friends just crossed the road. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.